Well, hello students. Now we are going to talk about analogous colors because we're going to be using analogous colors on our project. Analogous colors are colors in which you are, well, the way we'll be using them, the easiest way to use them is to use colors that only mix two primary colors to get the range of colors that you'll use. And so we would be using red, and then we would stop at yellow. So that would be a group of analogous colors. If we started at red, we would stop at blue. Okay, so we'd mix red and all of these colors to blue. If we started at, what am I doing? If we started at blue, we would mix to yellow. We can also narrow that down so that we're only using blues and greens. Or like this. So, I want to have a little area where you're experimenting with analogous colors. I think instead of having you watch me write this, I'll just show you what I wrote. I wrote analogous colors. We're going to have a red to yellow experimentation, a yellow to blue experimentation, and a blue to red experimentation. So I still have my paints here. And if I go red to yellow, if I have yellow and a little bit of orange, and just kind of play around with the steps between the two. Okay, got this, and it can get messy. That's totally fine. But I have just a little experimentation of some of the steps, not neat and tidy. I want something that's very red, but my brush is a little bit yellow, so it's understandable that it's not getting very red. Okay, so that is my, if I wash my brush off, and at this point I have dirty water that I do my preliminary, and clean water because I'm just too dirty. So let me just get a little pure red here, pure red with other things mixed in, and get that, I'll put that right there. So there's my red to yellow experimentation. Now I'm going to have my yellow to blue experimentation, and mixing, cleaning the brush in the dirty water, then the clean water, and then I'm taking some yellow, and then I'm going to move along. Let's take some of this and some green. Ooh, this is looking much more like a gradient. And then get some of this. I want something that's a little more blue on this continuum. How's that looking? Yeah, we're in green. It's just hard to get to blue. And then got some blue. And some of this blue. And let's see if we can get some pure blue, as pure as I can find it, with all of my messy paints. Right there. There's a little pure blue. So that's more of a continuum. This was more of a little mess, and that's totally fine. And then I'm going to do blue to red, so it'll be kind of this well, and that one. And I have some purple mixed there. So let's get a little blue. That's not blue, that's red. Let's put some red, and then moving along to violet. Ooh, that's a big move. and then to blue over there. And I know that that's such a big move that I want to do a little bit mixing. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put a little bit of water there so that it's a little more interesting. Okay, so I have my red to yellow experiments, blue, red, yellow to blue, and blue to red experiment. So I've got my full color wheel, my red to yellow, yellow to blue, blue to red, analogous colors, and I let this sit maybe for an hour till it's completely dry, and then there'll be a phase 2.